There's a tape. If you watch it, you have 7 days to live.
Kids today will never experience what it felt like to go into a Blockbuster on a Friday night after school. You know, you've been playing at school all week. There was no iPhones back then. There was, the internet was a completely different world. So you'd look forward to it. And I remember driving there, even just the aesthetic of the building. Blue and yellow, the blue carpet, you'd walk in, mum would just say, just go. Go whatever aisle you want to look at. And the floor would be blue. You'd have all the different aisles. And I just fondly remember the horror section. Okay? I remember walking down with my sister and we're like this, and I'm like, fucking hell, the Grudge is looking at me. Or the Exorcist is there. We were trying to not and then you'd walk and you'd see Saw 1, 2, 3. And you'd see the fingers and back then, and it was very graphic, the DVD covers. They were full on. And then you had the R18 section. So we're walking like this, and it's I don't want to even look. It felt like I saw Jigsaw on his bike, just riding. Man, and then they introduced Blu-ray. I still remember Blu-ray was on the out section. So you obviously had all the aisles in the middle, and then you had a couple on the outside, and they were all Blu-ray, all the newest movies that were, just came out, just released. Then you had a section for PS2 games, Xbox. It's hard to explain what it felt like. Now obviously you could go into a Blockbuster, but it wouldn't feel the same. Because at home you've got your 4K TV that can just load up literally any movie. So it didn't feel special, whereas back then you're renting the movies and you'd rent it and you'd get so excited. You couldn't go on YouTube and watch it, or you couldn't go online and, find a website that has, all movies and stuff. So it was a completely different world. And I feel for kids because it was, anyone that's from, the 90s, 2000s, you know what I'm talking about. And how good we had it, and we didn't know. But I loved going to Blockbuster. We had different names in Australia as well. We had Civic Video, Blockbuster. To be honest, I can't remember the other ones on the top of my head, but we had a couple, and awesome memories. Kids, that's the thing. I'm trying to use AI to recreate, because obviously I don't have footage. Maybe I do somewhere on an old phone, but I don't have any new footage. I could look online and grab some footage, but I thought, look, AI's taking over. Let me see if I can kind of implement it into a storytelling video. So it was hard, don't get me wrong. I'm still learning. This was my sort of first attempt. I like the intro with the zoom into the eye. I'm going to kind of keep using that. It's a That's So Raven sort of vision. If you're my age, you know what I'm talking about. So if you're thinking, what the fuck was the intro? That was just me kind of creating something. I'm trying to implement AI. So it kind of flows. So I can do this storytelling, and as I'm talking, it shows. But it's not as easy because it can't create specific detail. I tried to do, walk down an aisle, POV, 9-year-old kid, so it's a certain level. I tried to write which covers I wanted, didn't work, so I had to do it myself, a couple here and there. But yeah, so this is going to be a series. I want to, I've got a lot of memories from when I was little. And I thought, fuck it, I love telling stories. So let's try create a new series for the channel. All right, that's all I've got to say. Trust me, this series is only going to get better. This is just the beginning. Wait till I actually learn how to use everything properly, and yeah. So that's it. I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little... I know it's short, but just Just give your boy some time. I promise, okay? I promise. I'll see you guys in the next video, yeah? Peace out.